Hi, my name is Magda. I've been training for probably around 5 years. I've been with Mike for over a year and a half now. The plan for today is I'm going to do my client check-ins. I have become an online coach myself. Then we're going to go do a posing session with the amazing Phoebe at the Posing Academy. Then I'm going to have my upper session, go for a walk, and that's pretty much my day.
Tygodniu jedziesz na klasę. Jeżeli będziesz robiła nowy plan, to będziesz miała miły weekend i do zobaczenia.
Before going to the gym, I actually used to do kickboxing and mixed martial arts. Due to an injury, I kind of stopped doing that and got into training at the gym. So whilst I was doing my kickboxing, I ended up having a bit of an issue with my knee, which just made it very difficult for me to carry on with doing that. To be honest, I stopped enjoying it as well, and I just looked for something else to do. I wanted to keep healthy, so I started going to the gym. Didn't really have an idea as to what I was doing, but it made me happy with being able to move and actually do something. I'm just gonna have my pre-workout. So I've got cream of rice, raspberries, almond butter and whey. So going forward with my training, I'm actually aiming to do a bodybuilding show. Well, at least one, do a few. So I am currently in prep to be stepping on stage as a bikini athlete in September for an NPC show, followed by another show, which is going to be a big one. It's going to be the British Amateur Arnold's. So I'm really excited for that. Potentially another show after that. But yeah, I love bodybuilding so much, and I thought might as well try and show it off and see where I stand against other athletes. So these are going to be my first shows. I've not competed before. It's something completely new to me. I've been talking about it for a long while now. I thought about it in 2020 whilst in lockdown, when I started following a lot of bodybuilders on social media, things like that. And I thought, you know what, I want to do that in the future. And after a while of training, after getting some experience with training, building some good amount of tissue, I've decided I think this is time to see where I stand.
This is nice, good. Move the arms, so can you feel as if you're shaping the glute? Can you kind of like shape? So like scoop. Let me have a look. Yes.
I am nervous though.
Oh yeah? What are you most nervous about?
Not being big enough in the right areas.
Well, sometimes you don't know until you're on stage. It's not just about the muscle mass, it's about your overall shape.
Some of the shows that I've seen, some of the girls that won, they were like lower dominant. Yeah. And I know like my lower is not.
But sometimes they can only place like the standard that's there on the day, and if she was the best athlete on the day but doesn't fully fit the criteria, like they're still going to have to give it to that person, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you just don't know, just don't let it stress you out.
I just don't want to get to it and either hate it on a day.
You won't hate it.
Or like I'll have no expectations, but let's say if I get so, you want to do well. At the end of the day, you want to do well. And if I don't do well, I just hope it doesn't crush me.
It won't crush you because you learn from it and you go away, you take on the feedback and you get better and then you come back.
You put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah, you're the only person putting the pressure on yourself. Look back at where you were last year and then look at where you are now.
I'm just competitive, I want to do well.
It's not a bad thing to be competitive, but also don't like put yourself down. Yes, you're going to do great.
I'm very competitive, so I want to win. That's it. I want to win. I don't want to be turning up just to take part. I don't want to be making numbers up. However, this is going to be a huge step for me and I'm not expecting to be placing, don't get me wrong, that would be fantastic if I could, especially if I could win even. I'm going to be doing first timers categories as well as my high categories. Winning would be absolutely amazing, placing would be amazing. But coming away from a show with knowing what I need to improve on is just going to be as great. I'm bodybuilding because I love training. That stepping on stage is just that additional perk to it all. I'm going to train upper. This is kind of my main upper session of the week because I tend to have a lot of lower body volume, being a bikini girl. So yeah, we're just going to do my upper session in our Ultraflex. So going to the gym has actually made a huge impact on my life. Years ago, I had a bit of an issue with eating disorders. When I was about 16, I was very restrictive with what I was eating. At the time, I didn't really realise, but it got to the point where I have lost a significant amount of weight. I realised that after. Following from that, I've managed to get a little bit healthier, but with some mental health issues following from that, I was very conscious of not wanting to go back into not eating again, and I've gone the other way, where I've started binging to try and make sure that if I wasn't eating, I was actually making up for it, which actually made me put on a lot of weight. When I've actually realised again that I had an issue, I got some help. I actually got diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, and because it wasn't treated, that progressed into me becoming depressed, which obviously didn't help with my eating habits and exercise habits. Once I finally got some help for that, I finally got some of my energy back to start exercising again, because I've stopped that altogether at one point, started going to the gym. It helped me with staying motivated and moving, and provided me some form of structure to my life, which I really needed. With joining Mike as well, I didn't realise how much it would have helped me, but having the whole structure of following a meal plan and knowing exactly what I'm doing in my sessions has helped so much for my mental well-being as well. Just because with my anxiety disorder, it's something that's actually very important to me, which I didn't realise until I actually had that structure in my life.
I've just finished my upper session. It was a great session. It was hard and hot, but no, it was a really good session. Now we're just gonna go back home, eat my post-workout and probably go for a little walk. We've just finished at the gym, had our post-workout. I've got loads of steps to do, so we're gonna go for a walk around the lake to get some steps in. If it wasn't for Mike, I think I wouldn't be where I am right now, in terms of my physique, especially, because I probably wouldn't have been as clued up as I am now, thanks to him, that passion for exercise. And in regards to my training and nutrition, genuinely, I wouldn't have been in the same place. I'm not sure whether I would have probably maybe regressed a little bit with my mindset and my mental well-being as well. I have been quite open about my OCD and my anxiety issues. To be honest, that's the reason why I started my fitness account, because I wanted to push myself a little bit more and help with my confidence, because I was thinking about it for a while, and again, I wasn't confident enough to do it, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do it. And to anyone that might struggle in a similar way, don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm always here if anyone would ever want to talk, because I do understand that it can be hard. And I don't understand how you're feeling personally, but at least I'd like to think I can relate. And yeah, believe in yourself, because I think a lot of times we tend to stop ourselves from doing a lot of things. And I got fed up of living my life thinking, what if? So taking that first step is very important, and just don't be afraid to do it. That's it, that's my day done. So we've done some posing, training, a walk. And yeah, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram, my @ is Magda_Digger, DYGA. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Thank you.